Spring, glorious spring. It is happening and it moves fast. And as you can see, there's one color after another color, one flower after another flower. And you better watch because you'll miss it. The garden I'm standing in, it goes way behind me and we go way up the hill all the way to the street. This gardener, I have to say, has a lot of strength in her legs, and I'm anxious for you to see the beauty that she's created here. Remember I said spring moves fast, doesn't it, Bonnie?
Very fast.
Now this area that we're standing in, what's in this garden?
I leave it mainly the wildflowers, but anything that I can't take care of in the yard any longer because I'm getting older, I bring it down here and let nature take care of it, like the daffodils.
Yes.
I can't take care of them as much as I did. But in the springtime, when the sunshine comes in, there are no leaves.
Oh, right, yes.
This whole hill is covered in daffodils.
Well, and you do have some pretty good dapple shade.
Yes.
Which means they are getting, and especially overhead.
Right.
I know that you've allowed a few things like your mahonias.
Right.
To reseed. And you know, that's a good plant because the bees, when they need pollen, they can
And
come.
it's early.
And they are very early. And also in here, you've got trout lilies and you have Jack in the Pulpit.
Right.
Okay. And now,
Trillium.
yes. And this area, you've sort of had to approach it about what am I going to do to keep this hillside from running away, haven't you?
Exactly. Erosion is the biggest problem because my entire property is a hill.
Yes.
So we put the brick pathways, we laid the bricks, just all of the bricks down here were given to us. So we laid the brick pathways here so that we could walk through it safely.
Yes.
And still hold the hill.
Yeah.
And in between, we've planted the plants to hold the bricks in place.
Right.
So it's just mainly to control the erosion.
What is the soonest color that you see in here?
The daffodils.
The daffodils come
And
first.
then the mahonia.
Yes. Well, and you also have some bleeding heart in here.
Bleeding heart is down here now.
Okay, well, let's do some more strolling. Bonnie, I sense a feeling of serenity and calmness back here. What do you call this area?
This is my happy place.
Your happy place. What makes it so happy for you?
I can come back here after a long day and sit in the shade and talk to my chickens or pick up a chicken.
So you literally go in there and cuddle a
Yes.
chicken.
Yes, I do.
You know, I grew up with chickens, but I never did have one that would let me do that.
Oh, yes.
What do you think about that? You're such a sweet girl. You want to go back to your friends?
Bonnie, you do things very economically. Tell me how you do your gardens in the spring.
The annuals I do try to start myself, and it's the little seed bed. And once they get big enough to transplant, I try to transplant them in the back. We do hand water those until they take root, and I know they're established. And then normally we don't have to do anything else to those, and they just fill up the backyard, and they're beautiful.
I think that we have a very beautiful Coosa dogwood
Right.
that you sit under. I am so sorry it's not fully bloomed, even though you can see those blooms are coming, because it's actually one of the largest ones I think I've ever seen. And of course you have that southern magnolia,
Right.
and you have the Japanese maple. But you know, one of the things that I saw first when I came down your driveway was this morning was how your arbor welcomed us into your gardens, and you have the clematis there, the Nellie Moser.
Right.
Now this is a beautiful incline of plants right here, Bonnie, and I can't help but notice columbine, and I love columbine. Tell me how you've gotten all of this to be so profuse with these.
I just threw seeds out, and whatever came up, I had a mixture of seeds, and I just threw it over here and let it start growing. And when it gets seed on it, as like the pink one there is starting to put.
Oh, I
seeds
see. This is a seed pod right here.
And when it dries out, I will take it and shake it right back down into the ground. And just let it reseed itself, and they just keep coming up all over the place.
Okay, now do these germinate this year, or will they wait till next spring?
They will come. They will show up a little plant, but the little plant won't bloom this year. It'll bloom next year.
Okay, but they are.
It will germinate, but
yeah.
it won't it won't bloom till next year.
Yeah, and they're kind of in the biennial group,
Right.
I think. Well, now you've got a purple, and you've got a magenta, and you have a pink. So,
And there's a blue.
and there's another. All of these came from one seed packet.
Yes. There's a blue at the top as well.
Very economical.
Yes. Get the mixed one.
I see something else over there that's got a bloom on it.
The lupine.
Oh, and I just can't help but I've never been able to do that. And oh, I see more.
Right.
So these have reseeded.
Right.
Okay, well, let's go up another level. I see there's a tree peony up there. That is beautiful. What is the name of that one?
High noon.
High noon. Well, it's a little past high noon and it's
A
still
little
pretty.
bit. It's
isn't it?
beautiful.
It's beautiful. Let's go smell some iris, Bonnie.
That sounds great.
You are an expert, I'd say, with your iris. And I'm not going to question you about the names.
Please.
But you know, people want to know what to do with an iris. This is absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
Now, how long has this been an established clump?
2 years.
Okay, so the process of keeping it divided about every 3 years?
I divide every 3 years.
Okay, and then oddly enough, if you were to follow this stem to the ground, you would find what I call a lobster.
It looks much
That main, it's a rhizome. That will never bloom again.
No.
It grows a little shoot out on each side of that, and that will be next year's,
That'll be next year's
perhaps.
plant.
And I've had a clump of iris sometimes, even though it was a nice full one, that every year it didn't put up a bloom shoot.
Right.
So people shouldn't get discouraged.
No, the next year after that. Even if it's this year's shoot, it may not bloom next year, but the following year it will.
Okay. Bonnie, I think you've had some experience with things growing larger than what tags say, haven't you?
Yes, ma'am. This is a snowflake viburnum. And it was supposed to be 5 to 6 feet tall, according to the label on the package.
Yes.
It's not quite that way.
Well, I think that can happen to plants sometimes, and even the width. But aren't you glad that it's bigger than what
I'm
it's
thrilled.
at?
I'm thrilled. I love it.
And you
But
know, it'll bloom a little bit sporadically during the summer, and I like that.
it does. It stays blooming all summer.
I have one coming up my driveway, but I have to say, yours has got mine beat. Mine's not this big, and I know you have other plants. Bonnie, while we're here in this shade, I want to thank you for allowing us to come here and visit in your very private gardens. And you have given your personality to these gardens because you're a giver of plants to those around you that love them.
Annette, for me, this is my personal time. When I've had a stressful day, I can come out in my yard, and this is a stress reliever. And I relax and just let go. And this is my personal time.
And you know what? We can almost say that can become addictive, can't it?
It's very addictive.
For inspiring garden tours, growing tips, and garden projects, visit our website at volunteergardener.org or on YouTube at the Volunteer Gardener channel, and like us on Facebook.